4 facts about the religion of my life of 40 plus years that none of the leaders ever told me about, that when I found out actually blew my mind and caused me to leave the religion. Jeremy Reynolds wrote this short nonfiction book where he asks many questions about the church's doctrine and history and then does a deep dive into very reputable research to answer those questions. In fact, most of the research was uncovered from the church website and its own archives. Joseph Smith supposedly translated the Book of Mormon from golden plates, yet the geography of the Book of Mormon is strikingly similar to the own geography of his hometown and home region of Northeast US and Southeast Canada. The map, as you can see on the top, is actually in the Book of Mormon and was a graphic in the Book of Mormon as I was growing up. It's extremely similar to the actual area in which he lived. And as I'll talk about on the next photo, most of the names of these regions were exactly the same or very similar to Joseph Smith's own geography. The list on the left are modern geographic places in the United States, and on the right are the names of the Book of Mormon cities. As you can see, many of them are identical. It's obvious that he was inspired by his own region when he was writing this book, yet he claims that he translated it and that this was from the mouth of God. I grew up walking around church halls with oiled paintings of the above images, Joseph Smith toiling over gold plates translating them, but in reality he was looking in a hat at a tiger's eye or other seer stone and then verbalizing to his translator or his scribe, Oliver Cowdery, what he was seeing. He did this for years before he quote unquote translated the Book of Mormon. He would look in a hat at a seer stone to uncover buried treasure. So he was obviously using this method to gain popularity and money way before he quote translated the Book of Mormon. Why would the church hide this from us? Why weren't the oil paintings of Joseph Smith looking in a hat? Because the top version is much more palatable, and if you actually knew Joseph Smith's history of looking in a hat at a stone, you would see that this was a long-standing pattern that he had, and one that he used to get gain. This is the most disturbing one yet. I was never told that Joseph Smith had more than one wife. I was told the romanticized version that he had one wife. No, he had 34, the youngest one being 14. If you look at these two images of the marriage statistics between Joseph Smith and Warren Jeffs, they are so similar. It's striking. I want to point out that members in 2023 don't even know these facts to this day, and I'm sure if they did, many more of them would leave and maybe not demonize and ostracize people like me that couldn't sit with those truths and think that this was the Church of God.